Nothing in the universe smells remotely like it.
Are you looking for a premium?
Dangerous man. And now, the man who gives the tips to Heloise, David Letterman.
Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and God bless each and every one of you. You're looking at a man who is 15,000 days old. Thank you very much. We have a gentleman in the audience computing a number of days that people have been alive. I feel great. We're beginning another week, and we have a terrific program. Oh, I'll just tell you right now, in a matter of minutes, Norm, the carpenter from this... That's right. Yes, Norm-mania has broken out here in the studio from This Old House, the show hosted by Bob Vila, who is in prison now and won't be on the show for a while. And Norm, the head carpenter, is here, and within a matter of minutes, he's going to make for us... What?
Picnic table.
Huh?
Picnic
a
table.
Picnic table, right here. So if you notice a little extra jolt in the air today, it's because we're gonna make a picnic table for you. You know, something odd happened. I've got to call a repairman about my refrigerator. The automatic ice maker, and I hope the problem, I just hope it's a part that needs to be replaced. The automatic ice maker for the last couple of days been making donuts. So This is the first day in over 3 months that there hasn't been a single embarrassing revelation about House Speaker Jim Wright. Way to go, Jim. Congratulations. Nice. Sure. It's making donuts now. So I got to have a guy come out and take a look. Maybe Norm would know. It's that Norm mania. Everywhere you go. And actor Martin Sheen has recently been named as the honorary mayor of Malibu, California. And in a brief proclamation, he declared Malibu a nuclear-free zone. And he also said that homeless people were always welcome in Malibu. Of course, in Malibu, being homeless means that you currently don't have a TV series. So that's... Currently don't have a TV series. Ah, man alive. Yes, sirree. We got a good show for you tonight, do we? Yeah. Jerry Hall is here. What the hell is that? The lovely and talented Norm Abram and Billy Connolly. Now, hello, Dave. Hot. Awfully hot in here, boys.
Nice
a little warm
to see
in
you.
here.
Well, I couldn't be worse.
What's the matter?
I couldn't feel worse.
No,
I feel
why?
just terrible.
What's the problem?
Well, you remember Anthony Newley was on our show on
Last Friday night.
Graciously consented to come and sing the viewer mail theme and then segue into a little thing that we wrote, which is sort of a good-natured send-up of the kind of stuff that he likes to do. And we all had such a good time, and came the air show. I guess I got a little excited. I played the song for him about a good octave higher than it should have been, and forced him to sing And he's such a pro, too, you know.
He went ahead. He didn't
A
stop.
normal person would have said something's wrong, it's in the wrong key, I would have stopped. So he hit it in the key an octave higher, sang higher, really, I think, than I've ever heard a human being have to sing.
We got calls from kennels on Long Island.
And I haven't been able to sleep all week, and I feel so...
Well,
Tony,
he's not upset about it, is he? He's not angry. He understands. Mistakes can be made.
I'm sure he understands.
Yeah.
But it was just a mistake. But if I could just say, Tony, you know, what kind of fool am I? That's really what I have to say, and I'm sorry.
Could I have a squeegee or a sponge, please? Or a big thirsty bath towel? Damn, it's hot in here.
Are you a little warm?
Does it seem a little hot to you?
Well, I got a little warm just now,
heavens,
yeah.
It's a little warm in here. We could be raising orchids. Hey, forget the orchids. We could be raising tomatoes, but damn, it's hot in here. It's those sports boys. They like it in here like a steam bath over the weekend. But man, talk about sweat. And by God, let's talk about sweat, shall we? What do you got there? Thanks, Al. Nice going. I appreciate that.
It's clean.
Uh-huh.
A lovely David Letterman sponge. There you go.
Morty, let's get a thermometer in here and find out just exactly how damn hot it is tonight. Morty, can you hear me?
It's on the way.
Oh, good. Hot and quiet.
Yeah, that's the way we
They're
like
the
it.
audience, they're dozing, they're drowsy. Last Friday, I was in one of these moods where I couldn't stop saying, them bats is smart, they use radar.
I remember you were in a nutty mood.
I was amused by it. Nobody else was amused by it. But again, let me explain this to you. It's my impression of a dumb guy. He's home at night watching a National Geographic special about bats and how they are able to navigate and so on and so forth and feed and whatever they do. And the next day, he goes into where he works and he explains to his friend all about it. And this is what he says. He turns around and it goes something like this. Them bats are smart. They use radar. See, now... I don't think people understand exactly what I'm talking about, so we've put together for you a visual aid. Hal, roll the videotape, and then we'll see if we can't do some better business here with that joke. Them bats is smart.
The bat navigates itself and locates prey by using a system called echolocation. By emitting a sound that strikes an object and comes back, the bat determines what the object is and where it's located.
Damn.
You know, them bats is smart. They use radar.
Bats is smart. They use radar. Yeah, now I think...
Now I see.
Yeah, that's
Now
right.
I understand.
All they needed was a little background information.
I see.
Yeah.
It's clear now.
That's right.
So now that we understand,
Yeah.
maybe you should hit us again. With
Well, I think we've done it several times.
Ah.
Maybe a little later when they're not
later on,
expecting
because
it.
with a new understanding,
surprise
well, it'll be a whole...
Could I have the big thirsty bath towel, please? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Boy, I am just sweating like a cow. By the way, do cows sweat?
I'm not sure about
That was
they
the
sweat
title of my
twice, I
paper in
understand.
college. Oh, man. I feel much better. Thank you very much. In honor of the heat in the studio tonight, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for another Hal Gurney Network Time Killer. Hal?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Hal. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Dave.
What do you have for us tonight, Hal?
Well, let me explain. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Chicago, the wizard of soap and water, let's welcome Professor Bubble. to
Professor
Zalbwan.
Bubble, Paul, all the way from Chicago. Thank you very much. He seems to be enjoying his work perhaps a little too much, doesn't he? And by the way, if I find out that we had to have it hot in here for that guy's bubbles, I am really going to be upset. No, is it time for... I want to see your diploma later, all right, Professor? Professor Bubble.
Them bats is smart. They use radar.
You know, we're gonna
full meaning.
We're gonna make picnic tables here with Norm.
Oh, that'll be good. Norm, the master carpenter.
Norm, the master carpenter. Bob Vila no longer on. There you go.
Vila is out.
Vila is out. Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah, yeah. There's some people think that Norm pushed him off the roof once, and he fell onto a piece of jagged siding. But I don't think.
Oh no. You know, Norm has surpassed the qualification of master carpenter.
Oh yeah.
He's even higher than that now.
What is he now?
Master carpenter.
I see. Thank you.
That's how far he is.
Here's our top 10 list now from Oklahoma. Top 10 ways American cars. Top 10 ways American cars would be different if Ralph Nader had never been born.
Ah.
Unsafe at any speed, you know. Ralph Nader came in,
yes,
cleaned up the automobile industry. Top 10 ways American cars would now be different if Ralph Nader had never showed up. Here we go. Number 10, dashboard hibachis. Number 9, seatbelts made of piano wire. Number 8, windshield replaced with ant farm for the kids. Number 7, strobe headlights make oncoming traffic look like old-time movie. Number 6, 50-foot antennas allow you to broadcast while driving. Number 5, optional front seat hammocks. Number 4, wiper fluid reservoir routinely filled with Thousand Island dressing. And number 3, New York City taxis would be exactly the same. Well, there you go. Number 2, the paper Buick. And number 1, speedometer replaced with electronic voice chanting, punch it, punch it. What happened? Did we lose power? Did we take a hit? Somebody call Scotty. We're all right?
Yeah.
We got a great show.
Your Life with Harrison Ford, Sean Connery,
Junior! Another way!
Denholm Elliott, John Rhys Davies, Allison Doody, River Phoenix,
You call this archaeology?
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, rated PG-13. Starts Wednesday, May 24th at theaters everywhere.
Thanks, kids. All straight from the band. They made their own uniforms. Now, it turns out it is warm in here. What's the temperature in here now, Morty? Morty, our producer. Huh? Hey, what are you doing over there? You know, we start at 5:30. What the hell are you doing over there? You upstairs getting coffee? Hey, now you're supposed to be at your position. What?
63 degrees.
63 degrees, and what is it usually? Oh, my God. See? Now, Robert, if you had been, you're out there in the hallway. Out in the hallway instead of in here in the studio, and then accident. Somebody could have been killed. Let me ask you a question. Do the words Warner Cable ring a bell? Back in Columbus, developing programming for the folks at Warner Cable. Well, but anyway, it's 63 degrees now.
And it's usually 58.
Usually 58 degrees. So no wonder I sensed that it was a little too warm.
Yeah. It's 63.
No one cares, do you?
Still warm.
Huh? That's right. Our first guest, a lovely and talented and warm actress and author. Yeah. And if that weren't enough, she has just designed a highly successful line of bathing suits. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Jerry Hall. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for being on the program. Jerry Hall, you know. How are you? You have just a little thing there.
Well,
You have a little run in your stocking.
Not quite, just a little hole.
Just a little hole. Or is it still tough to keep holes out of stockings these days?
Very, very tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
And I've been busy taking the plunge.
What does that
lately.
mean exactly?
been doing this swimwear, designing this glamorous.
Now, you didn't design the stuff, really.
Yes, I
Somebody
designed
put it
it.
together and you just put your name on it.
No, I designed it all. I designed
You
it.
sat down with a sketch pad and a pencil and you designed it?
Yes, and I go to Monte Carlo and I buy the fabric and I do the cover-ups. This is one of the swimsuits.
Very nice.
And this is one of the cover-ups.
Cover-up meaning you can go as a swimmer.
Yeah, thank you. You can wear them out.
The heat getting to the audience.
Baroque jewel.
Now, do you have any background in designing stuff?
Well, I've been modeling a long time and working for years with all the designers pinning me and things, and I've picked up a lot of things.
Now, is this an I think we've all heard stories like that. But now, is this an expensive line of swimwear?
Well, it's quite reasonably priced.
Now, what does that mean? The little number you have on now goes for how much?
Around $100.
$100. Now, I don't know. Is that a lot for a swimsuit?
Well, I mean, no, not really. Some are $300, yeah.
A $300 swimsuit?
Some of them are,
Now, could you get in the water in that thing?
Yes, you can swim in it, yes.
Now, how long would that last?
Well, you can swim in them. I've tried them. You can definitely swim in them.
But, I mean, let's for $100, are people getting a good value, do you think?
Well, I think so, because they're getting glamour, sex appeal,
right,
and a great new outfit. I mean, so it's quite cheap for the price.
Do you have, now I remember when I was a kid, it was important when I get a swimsuit to have a little pocket where I could keep a comb and stuff on the inside. And maybe like a locker key, you know, if you were. Now, do you have a little pocket in your suits?
No, but my swimsuits do have very good bottom coverage. I think girls wanted, you know, good exits and things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you know how most swimsuits come up really high and girls are always tugging?
Way high up on the hip, yeah.
So mine are quite low on the bottom. Mick says it's going to make me unpopular with the guys, but they're high in the front. So you have a long leg, but you get good bottom coverage.
And people want that.
I think so.
Why is that?
Wanted that? Well, I think they just felt more comfortable. Not all that tugging. Plus, also, it goes with the natural curve, you know, rather than cutting into a round place.
Do that natural curve thing again.
Follow the natural contours.
And will this be the first of a huge line of clothing, like hats and shoes and...
Well, I don't know.
Socks and...
You've always been very lucky for me, Dave.
Really?
Yeah, every time I come on here, I get more and more jobs and things.
Is that true? Well, what kind of jobs have you had from being on this show?
Well, I got that play.
The big play, a bus
stop, yeah, which is going to open in the West End. And
when is that going to take place?
That's going to start in November.
Now, people were telling me that you're like a big deal in London now. Is that true? I mean, there's really no way to document that, I guess, is there?
Well, I've been doing a lot of very successful projects there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Now, don't lie to us.
No, I am. I've been doing these commercials and things for Bovril, this hot beef and chicken drink. And there's, and there's,
hot
really.
beef and
It's
chicken
really
drink.
But their sales went up a lot.
Bovril, is it?
Biggest sales increase since the war.
Wow. Which war? Not that it makes any difference, but Bovril. Now, what do you? Where do you drink Bovril?
Well, you drink it, you know, at night.
At night before you go to bed? In the
you
morning?
put it on toast, you know.
Really?
My kids like it, yeah.
And it's what form does it come in? Is it powder? Is
it's
it?
Sort of sticky stuff in a jar.
Sticky stuff in a jar.
Hot water.
You know, I bet if it were called that, it would really sell much better than if it were called
Bovril. I do this chocolate commercial, Applause. And it's really funny, this chocolate commercial. When I was doing it, I had a break. And
speaking of breaks, we have to take a break right now.
Oh, right.
We'll be right back. Don't worry. We'll be back here. Hi, welcome back to the program. Jerry, you've been together with him like 12 years, right?
Yeah.
And when we say together, what do we mean exactly? You have children, don't you?
We mean children, we mean living together, we mean not married. And, you know, Mick is the thinking woman's Clint Eastwood. But 12 years is a long time, you know, and I'm kind of
now you're the one who doesn't
fed up, you know, and sort of looking around for new offers. And
oh, is that right?
It's a coincidence, isn't it, how we're both single for so long?
But you're teasing about that, right?
You're still single, aren't you?
Oh, come on.
No, we're going to celebrate our 12th year anniversary on Sunday.
What form will that take?
Well, you know, we'll exchange phone numbers and expensive gifts. My phone number, his expensive gift. No, I'm kidding.
And plenty of...
we're gonna have a nice dinner.
Plenty of Bovril, I would guess.
Yeah. Lots of Bovril. I was telling you about this applause chocolate commercial. I went for a walk.
Wait just a minute. Wait just a minute. It's my show. Hang on a second.
This is a really lucky story.
Okay, now wait a minute. Just wait a minute. But I just wanted to close the file on you and Mick. It's a mutual decision. It's not like you want to get married and he doesn't, or he doesn't want to get married and you do.
Some of us are thinking and talking about marriage a lot.
Well, how many of us? you make it sound like there's a half a dozen people involved here. The committee would like to get married.
Sweet because my daughter wants us to get married. And she said,
How
oh,
old is
Mommy,
your daughter?
she's 5, Elizabeth. She goes, oh, Mommy, why don't y'all get married? You get married so I can hold your train. And my son said, no, Mommy, I don't want you to get married. And I said, why? Mick was listening. He was like this, you know. And my son said, because I don't want you to go away on a honeymoon. And then my daughter looked really shocked and she said, Mommy, you wouldn't go on a honeymoon, would you?
No. All right. What else is there to do?
I know.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's interesting, but it's, I think, also encouraging that you guys are still happy and together.
Discussing it, yeah.
Now, where were we? Back to the chocolate
I was doing
thing.
this commercial. I went for a break at Pinewood Studios, and this man said, Beauty, where did you come from? And I looked on his door, and it said Batman. And I said, do you have a part for me? And he said, yes, we do. And he got the casting lady and the director, and I got the part like that. He was the set designer. Yeah, I was really lucky.
Well, that's how that's done?
Yeah. I mean, what is this, all these agents trying out for things?
Just find out where they're filming, drop by,
walk by,
talk to a stagehand, you're in.
So lucky.
And what part do you play in?
I play Alicia, who's the girlfriend of Jack Palance, and who's two-timing him with Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson plays the Joker. Michael Keaton is
Batman.
Now, what manner of film is this? Is it funny?
Great.
Is it scary?
It's very wonderful. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be the big hit film.
Have you seen it?
I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't seen all of it yet. I can't wait. But
well, then how do you know it's going to be wonderful?
And seeing the acting. I mean, Jack Nicholson and they were really good.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was wonderful. He was so sweet. And he kept giving me good tips and things for acting.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and I took my son there in his Batman suit.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
He's Jack's godson. So they had a great time whizzing around the set.
We're out of time. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
I'm glad things are going so well for you. And congratulations on 12 wonderful years. All right? It's Jerry Hall, literally.
7 grams, a trip to Paris. A gram a week for a year, a new car. If you're on coke, everything you work for is disappearing. Right under your nose.
Much cooler in here now. It's more, don't you believe it's more comfortable, ladies and gentlemen? You know, you go to other shows. Do you? Do you go to other shows? You go to Broadway shows, you go to other television shows, you go to a theater, film, whatever. You won't find the host concerned about the comfort of the audience the way I'm concerned about it. I hope you appreciate that. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's hard to believe that 7 years have gone by so quickly, and we've all had a wonderful time doing these shows. We've had a lot of happy memories. We've formed some great friendships. And so tonight, for the last time, I would like to bring out our wonderful cast. Paul Schaefer and the world's most dangerous band. Paul, thank you for everything. Thank you very much.
It's been great.
Sid, thank you for everything. Anton, Will, thank you very much. Of course, one of our stage managers, Biff Henderson. Biff, where are you? Biff Henderson. Biff, thank you very much. Had a great time. My God. And, of course, Denise, the NBC nurse. Denise, where are you? There she is. Thank you, Denise. Nice to see you. Thank you for everything. Our director, Hal Gurney. Hal, where? The director, Hal Gurney. Taking this pretty hard. Hal, thank you for everything. Good to see you. And, of course, the host of NBC's Sunrise, Deborah Norville. Deborah Norville. Thank you very much for everything, Joe. No, you've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. That's right. Right over here. Our own Larry Bud Melman. Larry, where are you? Come on. Thank you very much, Larry. I appreciate all your help. There you have it. It's been terrific. Thank you very much. Goodbye, America. Thanks. Bye-bye. Thanks, Paul. It's been terrific. Larry, nice job.
Hey, hold it, wait a minute.
Hold it. Stop the music. Yes, what? What is it, Paul?
I just can't believe that we're not going to be doing any more shows.
Oh, no, we're going to be doing more shows. In fact, we have to finish this one.
I thought this was our last curtain call.
All right, it is our last curtain call. We won't be doing this anymore.
This we won't be
No,
doing.
we'll never do this again.
But we have to...
Oh, sure, we'll be doing plenty of shows.
And this... We have to...
Right.
I guess we better just get back to our position.
Yeah, do you mind, folks, going right back to your positions? Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Plenty of shows. Okay. Well, we're gonna make Norm Abram is out here, and that's right. We're gonna make what are they? Picnic tables, and he's got a nail gun. So don't upset this man. We'll be right back to the show. Is Professor Bubble all right? Are you sure? I think he might have had some kind of spell there a few minutes ago. Is Professor Bubble back there? Okay, maybe not. For the last 10 years, our next guest has been hammering away on the PBS series This Old House. He now has his own show called The New Yankee Workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, Norm, the Master Carpenter. Norm! Hi, Norm. Nice to see you. What's the nail gun there, buddy? How you doing? Good. Norm. All right, okay. Now, earlier I said that Bob Vila is leaving the show. You're not leaving the show.
No.
Well, now, why is Bob leaving the show?
Well, he's gone off to some new areas, and we hope he does great, but he's not going to be back with us. But we're going to continue on.
Excuse me 1 second there. What exactly is that?
That's one of our...
Do we need that on now? Do we have to have that
it'll
on?
shut off in about 2 seconds.
It'll shut off in about 2 seconds. All right, let's wait quietly for that to...
We had hoped that wouldn't happen, but...
Well, no, it seems to have happened, and we'll just wait till it unhappens. It's a matter of seconds now, and that'll shut off.
There we go.
Oh, pardon me. Okay. But anyway, so Bob is not on the show. You're still on the show. Plus, you have your own show now.
That's right, New Yankee Workshop.
So are they looking for a new guy for the This Old House show, too?
Yeah.
All right, so things just keep on going. And tonight, we're making what? Your favorite picnic table?
Make you a brand new picnic table for
out
your
of,
backyard.
what is this?
Out of
Cedar,
redwood. Nice redwood.
Ebony, teak? Redwood, okay.
Redwood.
All right, may I be of assistance?
Sure, but before we start, safety first. Got to put the goggles on.
All right.
And I got a couple more pieces to cut for the top.
I don't think I'm really going to be helping that much, Norm.
I'm going to show you how to use this saw, right? You push this button in with your thumb.
Oh, jeez. Should have brought my steel-toed shoes, Norm. All right.
This will do a good job.
So you've pre-cut some board. What are these, 2x6?
Yeah, I got one more to go.
And you have, there's 7 of those planks there.
7 planks.
That would be the surface of the table.
Right,
okay.
but as you notice, we're building this upside down. Now, I'm going to bring over...
These things, you made these already.
Yeah, well, you know, we only had a few minutes to build this table.
Well, this makes no sense. So we just crazy glue that together and we got to...
No.
I don't think we're learning much here, Norm. I'm sorry.
Here,
but
we're going to give you
thank God
something
I got those
new.
goggles on, huh? Because when you're building stuff like this...
We're going to give you something new.
All right.
I don't use a hammer anymore. I just carry it for the fun of it.
Now, hammering is pretty much passé.
That's
is that
right.
correct?
We use nail guns now.
But the quality is still the same,
That's right. The quality's better, actually.
Well, quality is better with a nail gun?
That's right.
All right.
We just fire these in.
Wow.
Like that.
Could I try one or not?
Sure. You want to try one? I'll line up the board here. And you want to shoot a nail right in that 2x4, but don't shoot one in that bolt or else it's going to come back.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know how to... I don't know how to operate the nail gun.
All right,
I haven't really been checked out on the nail gun.
Just push it down on the 2x4.
Well, I don't know where the hell to get to it, Norm. I've circled the table now twice.
Right here.
Where?
All right.
Right in here?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We'll move your...
Right-handed. Okay.
Hey, you're missing a thumb. How'd that happen?
Push the gun down and pull the trigger.
Wait a minute. Just push it down, but this thing is in the way. Is that all right?
No, that's all right. That's fine. Push it down and pull the trigger.
Right, get your hands up. Oh!
Okay.
All right, that's pretty scary, pretty powerful. This is pneumatic, isn't it?
That's right. It's a pneumatic nailer.
All right.
Now we got to tack this other set of legs on.
Look at this. Norm, this is pretty sloppy over here.
No, we'll fix that. We'll fix that. Come on over here, Dave. Tack this one in for me. Put a nail right in there.
Another one right in there?
Right in there.
Okay.
You got it. You're getting good with it now. Wait a minute. Wait.
What? Don't stop me, Norm. I got the gun, buddy.
All right, now you want to...
Have you ever taken one of these in, like, your knee or something?
No, not me. I've seen somebody else do it.
Oh, really? On the show?
No, not on this one.
Well, that'd be a good show, though, wouldn't you? Rush it.
Injuries.
Maybe when the new guy comes on as a trick, do that to him.
One right here.
Rush him to the hospital. And one there?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now, wait a minute. Don't nail those yet. Whoa.
What?
Oh, well, we'll have to trim that later.
Whoops.
All right.
Okay.
All right, now you can put 2 nails in every board.
2 nails in every
board.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Hey, I'm dead. I'm out of nails.
No, just push it down. You're not dead yet.
Are you sure? No, I got nothing here, Norm.
There you go. You're all right. All right.
What can I say? He's the master carpenter, right?
I'm going to put this on because without this, the table is just going to fall on its side.
This is the kind of thing you put it in your backyard, and within a matter of weeks, it becomes an eyesore.
Now, if you stay down that end, I'm going to need your help in a second to flip this over.
Where are you from, Norm?
I come from Hudson, Massachusetts.
How long have you been a carpenter?
Since I was about 8 years old.
All right.
Give me a hand to flip this over. We do have that odd board that you nailed a little quick.
Okay, now this thing came off. Is that all right that it came
that's
off?
just a gauge.
Okay. Wow, that's a beauty. This is like state park quality here.
Hey.
Did you measure this before you came in? Oh, okay.
How would you like to trim that?
Trim that? Sure,
Wood
be happy to. Do that with a nail gun as well?
Oh, no, this is a new saw.
Ooh, this is scary. This is like a, what is that? It's a circular saw,
That's
isn't it?
right.
Yeah.
Now, see this little groove, this little notch?
Right.
Line it up on the line and cut her off.
Are you sure I can do this?
Yes, I'm sure you
Wait,
can.
are you worried about loose clothing or anything?
Oh, you'll be all right.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Now, I just...
Line it up with the line, that little... See right there?
Ooh, well, get your fingers there, Norm.
Hold it flat and cut it off.
Sorry, I got carried away.
I know once you get your hands...
All right, you're going to finish this up, and then we'll see it a little bit later. We're out of time. Norm, thank you very much for being here. We'll be right back. Be careful, because I got the sense with that saw that if I wasn't paying attention, I could really have hurt myself.
Absolutely.
You have to be careful. So if you're making that at home, don't joke around like that, because that saw is going like 1,000 miles an hour. I mean, it was frightening to be that close to the saw, and he says, just take this hunk of wood off. It could have been my thumb or my finger that came off.
So don't try that. Don't try that at home.
No. If it were me, I would have used the old manual saw. That's what I would have done.
You would have done what?
Huh?
You would have done what?
I would have used the old manual saw.
Ah.
Our next guest is a very talented and funny man who visits us whenever he's on these shores. He is in the midst of a tour which includes a stop here at Carnegie Hall tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, please welcome Billy Connolly. Billy, are you out there? Hi. Good to see you. How you been? I get the sense, and I think it's probably true, that since we last saw you, you've been traveling.
All the time. I travel all the time. I work very hard.
All over the world.
all over the world in search of Bovril and donuts. Yeah, it's good.
Do you know what she's talking about? Have you heard of that stuff?
Bovril, yeah. They drink it in Britain. It's a kind of beefy drink. You drink it hot and it makes you feel good in the winter. I've had it in my hair, you know. Yeah, because people drink it at football games outdoors. They drink this stuff and they eat pies, mincy meat pies. And so when there's a foul in the park, they're eating pies and drinking Bovril and they go, foul!
Oh, I see. So that's how it's applied to your hair.
It's a kind of conditioner, a protein conditioner.
Where all have you been since we last saw you?
I've been all over the place. I've been in Africa. I came here straight from Ireland. I had 2 days off and I came straight here. Yeah. Which is really, it's weird coming from a country as strange and rural as Ireland straight into America. Right. It's a nice feeling, but it's very odd because Ireland is different from everywhere. There's a lot. Some people think there's a lot of sort of loonies in Ireland, a lot of sort of crazy people in Ireland, but they've stopped pretending to be sane, really. You know.
You mean all these years they've been pretending?
Yeah, people thought they're crazy. They're not crazy. They just stop pretending to be sane and just go. Yeah. You know, you say to people, "Where's the airport?" and they say, "Follow that." You know. A lot of people sit on walls doing that. It's a brilliant place.
They're happy and carefree?
Happy and carefree. It takes you a long time to get used to it because they just do not care about anything. You know, and they all, when they drink, they become bilingual. Well, the Scottish people, whiskey does it. You go, and they sing bilingually. It took me years to understand in Scotland the way people, when they drink, they sing "Howdy ho, howdy ho, she'd be." I don't know the words of any songs. You start speaking this weird language, but it's nice. Yeah. It's a good country.
And you say you were in Africa for a while?
I was.
Oh, what part?
I was in Mozambique for comic relief. They sent me there to make a film and show how awful it was for everybody and how they were all starving. And it was okay. It was a great thing to do. But it's weird, when you get there, they're so pleased to see you, they give you your dinner. And the whole tribe, thousands of people all standing and watch you eating it. And you have to eat this. All these hungry people come up to see somebody eat, you know. It's really embarrassing. But it's considered, you know, a stranger in the village gets the dinner. I mean, that's, no matter what they've got, you get it. So it's kind of hard to...
And they sanction that? That's okay with them?
That's
or that's
absolutely
just,
perfect.
They have no choice in the matter?
No, that's the custom. You feed the visitor.
I see. So that would be the ultimate hospitality,
absolutely.
I would guess. Yeah.
It's good. It's a very exciting thing, but you keep flying around in those little aeroplanes. I don't like them. You know, the little sort of Buddy Holly ones. Do you know those?
I think Grumman is building a Buddy Holly plane now.
And I don't like aeroplanes with one engine. I fly okay in the big ones.
Sure.
The big ones that sort of...
Yeah.
I don't like...
No, I'm with you there. I don't care for that. Yeah.
And there's a thing with one-engine planes. When you blink, the propeller stops. If you blink fast, it stops. And you're trying to... And I don't like one pilot. Do you do any of that?
No, I don't like any of what I'm on your side on this.
You try to look after the guy. When there's one pilot, you kind of look at his neck and see little bits of sweat, and you fan him. And take care of him,
you don't want him to overheat there.
The way people here treat George Bush, you know, take
I see.
care.
Yeah.
The impending disaster. So it's good. And I tell you another thing I don't like. I don't like pilots who wear short trousers.
Short trousers?
Short. You know, the guy, they come up to fly these wee Buddy Holly planes.
In the tropics, perhaps, they would be wearing short pants.
Sandals and short trousers. I don't like I think they should wear men's clothes.
Yeah, I think so, too.
When they fly aeroplanes, you know. And they shouldn't be called, they go, "Hi, I'm Bob." And I'm the pilot. I like my pilot to be Nigel. Nigel Carruthers. Right. Very, very British. Hello, your pilot, Nigel Carruthers. It makes me relax completely. Sure. I know he's got a big moustache and hairy arms. And, a white shirt. And he's not scared. He likes turbulence and lightning. Oh, there's some lightning, chaps. Yippee! There's turbulence. Leave it to Nigel. You know. Nigel at the controls. Bandits at 3 o'clock. You see, you're okay, but when it's "Hi, Bob," he's going to look back and say, "Everything okay back there?" Yeah. I don't like that. Look out the window, Bob.
Now, when you're out like this, and do you get to take your family with you everywhere you go, or not?
I don't. There's too many. There's too many children. I've got 5 children. So, and there's, you know, the little ones are at school. My older son's on tour with rock music, builds stages and all that.
So you don't get to see them all the time?
No, I don't get to see. I do love them though. Daisy, my 5-year-old daughter, was on the phone.
Dizzy is her
Daisy.
name? Dizzy.
Daisy.
Daisy. I'm sorry.
Daisy.
We gotta hang on a second. Let me mention this. You will be Arm Abram, Billy Connolly, Paul in the band, and of course Professor Bubble. Tomorrow, Elise Beasley, Larry Miller, and Oral Hershiser. Thank you for being here, folks. Good night, everybody.